A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. You never fail until you stop trying. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. I must be willing to give up what I am in order to become what I will be. The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. The mind that opens to a new idea never returns to its original size. Common sense is what tells us the earth is flat. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. The only thing that you absolutely have to know is the location of the library. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Never memorize something that you can look up. Out of clutter, find simplicity. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Imagination is more important than knowledge. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Information is not knowledge. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. Student is not a container you have to fill, but a torch you have to light up. Black holes are where God divided by zero. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. It's not that I am so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. There are only 2 ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Nothing happens until something moves. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Time is an illusion. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Learn from yesterday. Live for today. Hope for tomorrow. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again but expecting different results. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The moon does not simply disappear when we are not looking at it. When the solution is simple, God is answering. A little knowledge is a dangerous thing. So is a lot. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. Time does not exist. We invented it. True knowledge comes with deep understanding of a topic and its inner workings. It is harder to crack prejudice than an atom. The definition of genius is taking the complex and making it simple. Three great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear, and greed. The distinction between the past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. The best design is the simplest one that works. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. Everything must be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Never regard study as a duty, but as the inviolable opportunity to learn. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. Failure is success in progress. Everything that is really great and inspiring is created by the individual who can labor in freedom. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Knowledge of what is does not open the door directly to what should be. One picture is worth 1,000 words. Everyone knew it was impossible, until a fool who didn't know came along and did it. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Education is not received, it is achieved. A problem defined is a problem half solved. Creativity is seeing what others see and thinking what no one else has ever thought. Success comes from curiosity, concentration, perseverance, and self-criticism. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Assumptions are made, and most assumptions are wrong. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. Don't listen to the person who has the answers. Listen to the person who has the questions. Thinking is hard work. That's why so few do it. There is no vaccine against stupidity. Time flies when you are having fun. Learning is experience. Everything else is just information. I have tried 99 times and have failed, but on the 100th time came success. You have to learn the rules of the game, and then you have to play better than anyone else. If you want different results, do not do the same things. If you want to know the future, look at the past. The only mistake in life is the lesson not learned. Time is relative. Its only worth depends upon what we do as it is passing. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. If you can't explain something simply, you don't know enough about it. I think 99 times and find nothing. I stop thinking, swim in the silence, and the truth comes to me. Everything that can be counted does not necessarily count. Everything that counts cannot necessarily be counted. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. Compound interest is the eighth natural wonder of the world, the most powerful thing I have ever encountered.